You know, they say that your first love is unforgettable. For me, it was unforgettable for all the wrong reasons. Let me take you back to my college days, an exciting time when my parents bought me a condo for my final 2 years. Life was looking up. That's when I met her. She was flirtatious, charming, and seemed genuinely interested in me. After a few weeks of hanging out, she confessed that she had a boyfriend but was trying to break up with him. I should have seen the red flags, but I ignored them because I really liked her. Before I knew it, she moved in with me. At first, everything seemed perfect. But soon I realized the way she flirted with me was how she interacted with other guys, too. Being in my first real relationship, I brushed it off, convinced that I could make things work. I graduated, but she failed a class, so I decided to stay another semester until she finished. After she graduated, she found work 5 hours away. I struggled to find a job in her town, so we ended up in a long-distance relationship. 2 years later, I finally found a job in her town. But it was just an internship with a low wage, forcing me to rely on her income. That's when her behavior started to change. She began going out to bars with her friends, often leaving me behind. She claimed I couldn't join because her guy friends didn't like me. Our relationship felt like it was slipping away, but I held on thinking that popping the question would save it. On a group hiking trip, I finally proposed. She said yes. And for a moment, I felt like everything would be okay. But that night, she disappeared from the tent for far too long. When she returned, I felt uneasy but tried to shake it off. A few weeks later, she revealed that she had slept with another man that night and that it wasn't the first time. Though she promised to stop, she continued seeing him. Despite everything, I married her, hoping things would improve, but the happiness didn't last. A few months into the marriage, she told me she was in love with the other man. My world crumbled, and I was left wondering how it all went so wrong. So what went wrong? Emotional manipulation was there from the start. She lied about her relationship status and used her charm to keep me around. There was a power imbalance once I moved to her town and relied on her income. Her increasing independence made me feel like an outsider. Her continuous flirtation and infidelity showed a lack of respect for our relationship, and I ignored all the red flags, clinging to the hope that marriage would fix everything. This relationship was doomed from the start, with manipulation, infidelity, and power imbalances all playing major roles in its downfall. The best solution would have been recognizing the toxic behavior early on and walking away before becoming more emotionally invested. Sometimes the hardest choice is the right one. Thanks for listening and take care of yourselves.